Hello, this is Sonia J. Wells, founder of Live Free Coaching and Empowerment for Women. Ladies, my greatest passion and purpose is to empower and transform as many women's lives as I can during my time here on earth. You see, I believe women are God's most untapped natural resources. We are the hands that rock the cradles. We have influence from the boardroom to the bedroom. And if you can heal a woman, you can heal a nation. Well, welcome to the Empower Me Moments call, a call that I do every month, and the Pacific teaching that is designed to shift you and empower you to live free in every area of your life. Well, this month's topic, I am talking about freedom to succeed, freedom to live a successful life. You would think that people would need to be given permission to live a successful life. But sometimes we have a fear of success. I just recently watched the Gabby Douglas story that's been airing on Lifetime. Oh my God, it was such a phenomenal story. And I found myself weeping because watching her tenacity and watching her perseverance really just inspired me. She had a dream when she was just a little bitty girl to be an Olympic champion. But the road was not easy for her to get there. So success is not always easy, but it is possible. I want to talk about fear of success and thinking, how can you want success but fear success all at the same time? Is that really possible? Can someone actually be afraid of success? We all think that successful people just arrive at this place of opulence and notoriety and popularity without any challenges whatsoever. Well, that's not true. I truly believe that success can cost you more than failure or even mediocrity. When I think of my own life and the path to success that I've been on, I had to be honest with myself and say, Sonia, you have a fear of success. Yes, I said it. Now, do I want success? Of course I do. Do you want success? Of course you do. But we all are faced with the responsibility or have to come face to face with the fact that success comes with many responsibilities, which can sometimes cause us to self-sabotage. This is what I believe that most of us are challenged with when it comes to rising to the level of success that we are called to. So, why do we fear success? What is it inside of us that would cause us to even think such a thing? What is success, by the way? You know, I used to think success was measured from externals and looking at other people. But I believe success, first and foremost, is a personal thing. It cannot be measured by external or cannot be compared to another. It's determined by the purpose and the vision for which you are called. It is knowing who you are, and from this your success comes. If you are living according to your divine purpose and your divine calling and your divine knowing on the inside of you, if you are happy and you're fulfilled in every day you wake up and you're happy because you are doing what you love, you're a successful person for the most part. And I truly believe that. Listen to what Booker T. Washington says. He says success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacle which you have overcome. I love that quote. So, I believe the problem arises when we strive to become successful. So fear comes in. That's what I want to say. Fear comes in when we strive to become successful on a whole nother level, meaning we have personally made a decision that we want to multiply our gifts and our talents. We want to have a greater impact in the world we live in. So, yeah, I know that sounds like a contradiction of what I'm saying. But the truth is we strive to reach the next level of success. And when we start seeing it start to manifest, we get nervous. We get stagnant. We start to back up. I've done it before because, oh my God, this looks too big. This looks like too much. We feel overwhelmed. I know because I've done it. You see, as long as what I was doing was comfortable, I just kept doing that. But when it started to seem like something was happening and I wasn't quite comfortable in that space anymore, I started getting fearful. You see, I had an expectation to be successful, but when success showed up, I became fearful. Isn't that interesting? Be honest with yourself. Some of you have had that same experience. So, while I know that something is wrong, and I knew something was wrong with that, I couldn't fight it. So, let me explain to you. This fear comes as a result of you now seeking to achieve more. So you think, can I really do this? Can I really create a successful business? Can I really have a successful marriage? Can I really graduate college? Can I really get this degree? You know, when you start seeing things manifest, those things that you prayed for, those things that you hope for, you think, now what? Your stomach starts to feel queasy. You start to question yourself. And most people would not admit this, but we can be our own worst enemy. Inner me. We can hinder the success God has for us. Yes, God has for us. God wants you successful. He told Joshua, he said that if you keep my principles always before you, always on your lips, if you meditate on them day and night, so that you may be careful to observe and to do everything that is written, he said, then you will make your way prosperous, increase. All your natural abilities will cause you to succeed. So success was not just an idea that we had as human beings. Successful thinking and that desire for success actually comes from our Father. You see, He delights in your prosperity, the ability to increase. Oh my God. Think about that. God delights in your own prosperity. It is His good pleasure to prosper you. Oh, when I began to ponder this, that God wants me to prosper, it was like it's okay, Sonia, to succeed. It's okay, Sonia, to want to ascribe to a platform of notoriety. It's okay. And I want to say to you, it's okay. We all want to be known for something great. And there's nothing wrong with that. So what is this fear? Excuse me. And why do we find ourselves self-sabotaging? Could be a couple of things. You may feel that you're not qualified or have what it takes to go to the next level. You may feel a sense of overwhelm because you now have a greater responsibility. Or you don't want to fail, so you decide it's just easier to stay where I'm at. Have you ever felt that way? I have. You recognize that it's going to take more work to reach the next level of success that you want. Oh my God. That is so true. You know, I watched Gabby Douglas, and on the level that she was on in her local city, she was the best. But to be the best in the world, it was going to take a whole nother level of a commitment and responsibility. Success costs you something. Another reason you may be sabotaging is that you now know that you are going to be held to a higher standard and accountability to others because of your success. If you haven't watched Gabby Douglas' story, please watch it. She wanted to quit right at the breaking of her success. Right at the brink, on the verge of her success, she wanted to quit because it cost her so much. And her mother said to her, "You can't quit now. Everybody's counting on you. We've sacrificed so much for you. And now you want to quit? And you put all this time and energy in, and now you want to sabotage your own success? How often do we do that?" You see, most of the time, our fear is based on the unknown, and we hinder our own success primarily because we don't know what it's going to look like. We don't know if we can do it. We never give ourselves the chance to become successful, to become that great speaker, to become that great mentor, to become that great mother, the great wife, to graduate from college. You see, our greatest fears should not be that of succeeding, but it should be that of being mediocre. I don't want to be mediocre. I want to challenge you, and I want to ask you 3 questions right now about who you are and where you are and the desires that you have in your heart. Because the only limitations are the ones that you set on yourself. So the questions I want to ask you is, did God give you this vision? Did God give you the desire to be successful in whatever arena that you have been dreaming about? If he did, you can succeed. Did he give you everything that you needed to carry that out? And what do I mean by the giftings, the talent, the people, the passion, the drive, the motivation? Is it there? Keep moving. And do you have the courage and the support to be successful? Courage is doing it in the face of fear. When you see people that are courageous or they're heroes, trust me, there was no lack of fear there. They were fearful, but they did it. That's why they're called courageous. They did it in the face of fear. So if you answer yes to all of these three questions, then can I say to you, you are well on your way to breaking free from the fear of success. I want to leave you with a poem that's so familiar to most of us. It's by Marianne Williamson, and it says, our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate, but our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure, and it's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us. It's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we are unconsciously giving others permission to do the same. And as we liberate ourselves from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. This month, I want to give you permission to live free from the fear of success. You were born to succeed. You were born to soar. So live free this month from any fear of success. I want to thank you for listening to Empower Me Moments today. This is Sonia J. Wells, and I want to invite you to join me at one of my upcoming seminars, Living the Empowered Life. These are quarterly seminars geared towards shifting you from powerless living to empowered living. This 4-hour seminar will change the way you view your life and your relationships, heal you from past issues that are limiting you, and empower you with tools to live in a place of creativity. So visit my website right now, go to Living the Empowered Life, and register for my next seminar coming up in the month of February. Thank you so much for listening, and you have a fabulous, amazing, free, and creative, and empowered month of February.